Hey everyone, and thanks for jumping back into the Cryptoverse. Today, we're going to talk about market cap hypotheticals for various cryptocurrencies. If you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and check out the sale on Into the Cryptoverse Premium at intothecryptoverse.com. I do mention intothecryptoverse.com, Into the Cryptoverse Premium quite a bit, but I do want you to be aware that there is a free tier, in fact. And on that free tier is the DCA simulation tool. And we've also recently added this tool. So if you like what you see in the video and you would like to explore what I'm doing, but for, say, an asset that you hold, then you can do that. Okay, you can do that, and it doesn't cost anything. You can just go to the website and sign up. I think having some tools available for free is great because it can help people better understand market dynamics. It can better help people understand, various strategies that they should focus on. Now, this is a bit more of a fun video. Someone suggested yesterday that I should make some more fun videos occasionally, um, and I understand that my content can get pretty repetitive. I know the Bitcoin dominance views are repetitive, like Bitcoin will basically chop up chop up the altcoin market until the dominance is much higher, and unfortunately, I can't speed things along, right? Like those are my views, and I don't think those views are going to change until we're on the other side of rate cuts, which probably are going to come within the next few months. So at least we have that to look forward to, which is nice. But in the meantime, I wanted to at least show this chart. Basically, what it is it's just saying if this cryptocurrency had the market cap of another cryptocurrency, what would the price be? Right? What would the price be? I think a lot of people have thought about that before. Like if altcoin A had the market cap of altcoin B, then where would the price be? And so what this video allows you to do, or sorry, not what the chart allows you to do, is it allows you to select an asset, right? And going through the first several hundred, right? Maybe a couple hundred, almost a couple hundred cryptocurrencies. Now, I don't know 99.9. I mean, I probably don't even know what like 95% of those cryptocurrencies are or even do. That's just where they're located by market cap. So the default asset is Bitcoin, but this one might not make the most sense to spend a lot of time looking at, because if you're daydreaming about Bitcoin going to a higher price, then you're probably not looking at it compared to other assets because it's number one by market cap. Okay. But it does show you, like, if Bitcoin had the market cap of other cryptocurrencies, where would the price be? So, like, if Bitcoin had the market cap of ETH, then the price of Bitcoin would be at like 14K. But I don't really think a lot of people are interested in that aspect of this chart. You could go to Ethereum and see what would the price of Ethereum be if it had the market cap of Bitcoin. And the hypothetical price would be 6.83K. Now, one thing I will remind you is that even if Ethereum ever went to the market cap of Bitcoin today, which I think it probably would eventually, note that Bitcoin's market cap would likely be higher if Ethereum's market cap is where Bitcoin is today. I don't believe that Ethereum is going to flip Bitcoin, at least not in the near future, right? I know a lot of people are very pro that, but you think about Ethereum, it has been putting in higher lows against Bitcoin since, basically since it's been around, macro higher lows when you think about it. But it's also been putting in lower highs since 2017. And so if it were to ever do something like that, which I'm really skeptical of, but if it were, then I would imagine it would be, many, many years away for something like that to happen. So if Ethereum were ever at the market cap of Bitcoin, in my mind, it would imply that Bitcoin's market cap is actually quite a bit larger. But I think where this gets more interesting is if you go down the list, right? And you really go down the list and look at various cryptocurrencies and kind of see where they fit in. For instance, like if we were to go down to, say, Solana, it'll show you where, it'll show you basically what the price would be if it had the market cap of various assets. So essentially it shows you the latest price. And so, if Solana had the market cap of XRP, then the price of Solana would be $65. Therefore, it implies that the market cap of Solana is greater than XRP. If Solana had the market cap of BNB, then it would be $107. If it had the market cap of ETH, then it'd be $631. If it had the market cap of Matic, it would be $16. If you were to look at XRP, right, you can go through the same type of exercise. Cardano, right, same type of exercise. Like if ADA had the market cap of Avalanche, then it'd be at 34 cents. But if it had the market cap of XRP, then it would be at 81 cents. So we know that ADA then comes right in between here, XRP and Avalanche. And again, I mean, you can go all the way up the list, right? Like if ADA had the market cap of Solana, then it'd be $1.15. If it had the market cap of BNB, then it'd be 133. Just to provide maybe one more example, a couple more examples, maybe Avalanche, right? Like, so if Avalanche had the market cap of ADA, then it'd put it at $46. If it had the market cap of BNB, then it'd put it at $126. If it had the market cap of Litecoin, then it'd put it all the way down at $13. So I think a lot of us get so focused on sort of the price and what is price doing. But it's important to remember that, like, when you put out a price prediction, if your price prediction for that asset is much higher than Bitcoin's current, if the price suggests a market cap of that cryptocurrency that is orders of, that's multiples above Bitcoin's current market cap, then it's likely not going to happen, right? It's like back in early 2021 when a lot of people were calling for, Cardano for ADA to go to $50. And it's like, guys, like that's not going to happen. That would imply it going to much higher than Bitcoin's market cap. And, it's like, I know that you guys are bullish, but I mean, you also have to be grounded in your expectations. There's all sorts of predictions out there that sort of come out to play. Even Bitcoin, there were all sorts of predictions of calling for 300K back in the last cycle. I'm sure a lot of people remember all those 300K predictions that were, everywhere in early 2021. And then what happened, right? What happened to all those predictions? They were wrong, and Bitcoin didn't even go anywhere near 300K. And the reason that, I suspected that it wouldn't go there was because of the idea of diminishing returns, right? From one cycle to another. To go to 300K, that cycle would have implied that it had the same ROI in the last cycle as it did the cycle before, and that hasn't happened before. I'm not saying it can't ever happen, but that was the reasoning behind thinking it wouldn't go to 300K, was because it would imply the returns for two cycles in a row would be the same. That doesn't really make sense when the market cap was so much higher, and we know it just takes, exponentially more money to move the asset. If you were to look at Polkadot, the current price of Polkadot is $670. If it had the market cap of ADA, then the market cap would be about $13. So, I mean, it shows you that ADA's market cap is about twice that of Polkadot's. And it shows you, which assets have been stronger over the last few years, right? Like, if it had the market cap of XRP, it'd be $21. If it had the market cap of BNB, it'd be $35. If it had the market cap of Ethereum, it'd be $206, right? It shows you where the price would be if it had the market cap of this other cryptocurrency. So when you think about things like price, and like if something looks cheaper to you just because it's like a smaller value, it's more important to look at the market cap, right? Like, it doesn't make sense to go say, hey, this cryptocurrency has a lower price than another cryptocurrency, therefore it's going to catch up. No, I mean, you should look at market cap. Now, I know a lot of people will go out and say, well, there's going to be some people that will buy the asset just because it has a lower price. But, I mean, while there may be some elements of that are true, I still think in the end, market cap is much more important. And market cap will give us a better guide as to whether that is theoretically possible. Now, remember, it also depends on where Bitcoin's market cap is. So if you're in a position where you think that Bitcoin has topped out, right? Let's say at some point you think, all right, Bitcoin is topped out and my altcoin is going to run for a few weeks before everything comes, crumbling back down, right? Like, let's imagine this scenario in the future. If Bitcoin's market cap is at a certain level and you don't think it's going to go any higher, but you think your altcoin is going to go to a price that would mean 5x of Bitcoin's current market cap, then you know that's an outrageous prediction, right? And you know that if you hold out for such a price, you will likely end up holding those bags for a long time and then hoping that the altcoin eventually returns to new all-time highs. Most of the time, a lot of altcoins don't. There are some altcoins that do. I know a lot of altcoins have had sizable rallies over the last few months, and congratulations to those who've made gains on them. But how many of them have put in new highs? How many of them are anywhere remotely close to their prior highs? Right? I mean, Bitcoin's kind of close, all things considered. Like, it's not. It's in the 40s, and the high was at 69K. But a lot of altcoins are still down, 60% or more. And unfortunately, a lot of altcoins they'll stay like that, right? There will be some that likely reclaim their all-time highs, and there will likely be a lot of new altcoins that end up being the focus of future cycles. But this is one tool that I think can be helpful for people to navigate the market, right? And maybe just to provide a couple more examples, here's Chainlink. So if Chainlink had the market cap of ADA, then Chainlink's price would be at $30. If it had the market cap of Solana, then it would be at $71. And if Atom had the market cap of Avalanche, it would put it at $31. If it had the market cap of Solana, it would put it at $105. If it had the market cap of Litecoin, it would put it at $13. So this is a tool that just lets your imagination run for a little bit, right? Think about like what is possible, right? If you think about like an altcoin and you're comparing it, let's say it's like number 15 or 16 by market cap, and you want to know, is it possible for this, for this asset to go to this price? Maybe just go look at some of the other altcoins that you think are, relevant competition. And if those assets have market caps that correspond to that price you're wanting, then maybe it's possible. But if the market cap of that corresponding price corresponds to to Bitcoin's market cap, right? Then it's likely not happening, because as much as you want your altcoin to be a competitor to Bitcoin, it's not. It's just not, and the truth is it likely never will be. That's just the way the market works. Bitcoin has been number one the entire time. And yeah, I get people are going to say, well, what if it's the, sort of the AOL of the internet, right? Like, what if it's like the MySpace of social media? You can make those comparisons if you want to, but I don't think this falls into that comparison. A lot of those other things only were at the top for a few years. Bitcoin has been at the top since 2009. You're talking about 15 years, right? At what point do we just say, hey, it's unlikely that your altcoin is going to flip Bitcoin, right? And again, that seems like the most logical conclusion to come to, right? Like, it's unlikely that's going to happen. Therefore, if you're daydreaming about a price that you want your altcoin to go to, look at Bitcoin's market cap and say, hey, if Bitcoin's market cap is there, then probably not going to make it there, right? And in reality, it probably won't even make it to half of Bitcoin's market cap, right? Some have gotten close at various points, especially Ethereum, but that's sort of the reality of the situation, is that most of them aren't going to go to like 80-90% of Bitcoin's market cap, even that, and they'd be lucky to get to 50%, right? Ethereum has reached that milestone, and I think a few other altcoins have at various points as well, but it's just something to keep in mind. So again, this tool, it's free, right? It's free, and you can access it via Into the Cryptoverse Premium. Link is in the description below. Just sign up for the free tier. You just have to provide your email, and then you can daydream about all the different cryptocurrencies you want to and what the price of those assets would be if they had the market cap of another cryptocurrency. If you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.